doing the fire signs for the month of February. So we're going to do all three of you guys, all right? I'll get back to my extendeds next month, but for this month, I'll give you the free extended, okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at what fire gets to see in the month of February. Okay, let's just say for the next 30 days. We're almost to the middle of February, not quite at Valentine's Day yet. So let's just see what's going on with the fire signs. You guys are creative, you're passionate, you're energetic, you're quick, you're a go-getter, you're a leader, you jump before you think, and you jump before you speak. You just have an instantaneous thought and boom, you're with it. Fire is the leader of the pack. You are the leader of all the other elements. Fire is the first, the beginning, okay? The alpha is fire. All right, alpha is fire. So you definitely tend to be a little bit controlling, a little bit domineering, stubborn for sure, and in a good way. Can these be negative traits? Depending on the person. But you definitely know how to be successful and how to take a goal and bring it home. And that would be the fire signs. You are excellent fighters. You fight for what you believe in, and you fight for what you love. You fight for what's right. You're excellent with gambling, believe it or not, which is just a luck of the draw. Fire signs generally have a great amount of luck. You're extremely passionate about politics or religion. You're quite opinionated. And if looks could kill, you'd be a serial killer. Okay? All right. But most of all, fire signs have a big heart. And they love love. They love passion and romance. And when it comes to the bedroom, rumor has it, no one's better in the sack than a fire sign. All right, so if you are a sun, a moon, or a rising, even a Venus or a Jupiter, welcome, welcome to this reading. You can even follow this as a 7th house reading, which would be based on your relationships. You could follow this as your 10th house, which is your career and reputation. You can follow this along in the 4th. It may represent your home life. All right, so we're going to start with the cardinal sign of Aries. Aries, you are the father of the fire signs. You are the epitome of what a fire sign is. Completely dedicated towards a cause or towards a goal. You represent the arrow, which is your archetype, the arrow. You go straight for it. Obviously, you represent a warrior. Mars is your ruling planet. So the god of war rules you. So you have a warlike mentality. You fight pretty often for your job. You're going to have to fight for love. You're going to have to fight for your family. You're going to have to fight for your beliefs. And generally, you deal with a lot of struggles with grace. Okay, Aries? But your life does consist of fights, even fights in the family. Being born with an Aries energy, you're generally going to have a lot of turmoil. It's just your karma. But you're going to handle it well. All right, loosen up. Don't be so tense in this reading. All right, so Aries is going to be right over here. What represents you today is a crystal quartz. All right, so this is representing Aries today. All right. Spirit, give me an oracle for the sign of Aries. Give me an oracle card, please, for the sign of Aries. Show me the sign of Aries through these cards. All right, it's ironic. This one came in reverse. And a lot of my cards, most of them, probably 99.9% of them, are not in reverse. But this one came in reverse, so it says something. Bottom of the deck, demonstrate your love. Find out what's important to the people you love and act on it. You're going to have to try harder to not be all about Aries. Aries does have a tendency to be unconsciously, because it's not like you do it on purpose, but unconsciously a little bit into the self. And it's because the first house represents the self. So please don't feel bad or bashed or have guilt. You were created to be more centered on the self. That is your energy as the Aries first house fire sign. You are a cardinal, so you're supposed to lead others into an energy of self-love and to always look out for yourself and to put yourself first. These are very important qualities that many different signs need to act on. But there is the occasion when maybe it's a little bit out of balance and you need to not think about self so much. Look at the people around you and see what they need. As soon as you acknowledge what they need from you as far as love, you need to act on it. If your partner needs you to be more affectionate, you need to act on it. If your partner needs more gifts, different kinds of affirmations of love, the languages of love, you need to act on it. Aries, this is the time to step away from your likes and dislikes and your preferences and to just take a look around and notice the people around you, even if it's children or a lover or animals or whoever's around you. What is it they need to feel loved? Are you lacking in that department? Are you not fulfilling their needs? Maybe you want to go long and hard and your partner wants to go soft and slow. You know what I'm saying? It's time to look at the needs of others around you and literally do something about it. And that's bottom line. Bottom line. Let's get the tarot here for Aries. Spirit, show me some tarot here for the sign of Aries for the month of February. Wow, you guys got passion, you got desire. What is it Aries is wanting? Marriage. Give me another message for Aries. Let's get two more for Aries. Nine of Swords. Give me another card here for the sign of Aries. All right. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords. Harsh, difficult to deal with. Direct, no hair on this tongue. You call it like you see it. Overall, I'm feeling Aries is a little bit insensitive. And I don't think you're doing it on purpose. But I think you are hurting people's feelings all around you. Maybe your kids, maybe your dog, maybe your mom, maybe your grandma, maybe your plants, I don't know, but you're hurting people's feelings all around you. Do you pop off at the mouth? Do you post 1,000 offensive things a day? Probably not literally, but do you post more than you need to on a daily basis to offend people? Aries, we all know you like to fight. We all know you like to ruffle people's feathers, piss them off, get under their skin, and 9 times out of 10, that's why you do it. You're looking for a little bit of a battle of the words, a battle of the mind, a debate, a disagreement. You thrive on that. There's definitely some insensitivity here with the Queen of Swords. She is clothed in an iron gown. She holds a sword. Her eyes are crystal white, made of pure light and snow and ice. And she just sees things very bluntly, very clearly, and insensitively. Okay, she's been hurt before, so she doesn't have any sensitivity. That's gone. An owl follows her. She's usually supposed to follow her intuition. And she's crowned in ice. She's the Ice Queen. Aries, I think you're a little bit of an Ice Queen or an Ice King right now. And probably with your spouse or whoever's around you, but they're thinking you're a little bit cold-hearted right now. They're not feeling the vibe, Aries. They're not feeling the vibe. They want you to soften up, warm up a little bit, okay? Let's get another card here for Aries as we go in this reading. Bottom of the deck, true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. All right, so are your true colors necessarily mean? I hope not. Come on, Aries. Don't let your true colors be mean. Come on. You probably are smiling right now for the fact that you've irritated people. It kind of gives you a natural high. It's kind of a devious little demonic kind of a, I got under their skin today and it felt good. Or, yeah, I offended that person and you know what? They needed it. They needed it. They deserved it. I posted another offensive post. Let's see who bites. Let's see who takes the bait. Who's the sensitive ninny today? It's that kind of energy. Or telling your spouse or your kids or your loved ones, you know what? You need to do this, this, and that because you're slacking and you're lacking. So get on it. And your family is like, God, that was really harsh. I can't believe you just told me off like that. Sorry, guys, lost you there for a second. Mercury retrograde, it happens. Anyways, you're like, you know what? They deserved it. They deserved every bit of it and more. And they're lucky I held back. You know, that's kind of Aries right now. They're lucky I held back. Do they have any idea what I really wanted to tell them? Listen, Linda. You may be right. You may be right about everything that you want to think you're right about. But is that a happy place to be? To be right all the time and be lonely? To be right all the time and offend the people you love? To be right all the time and be so offensive that you send a low vibration in this world? You know, that's not where you want to be. So this is a time of reflection. It's a time of going within and keep your fire alive because we need it. If we didn't have people like Aries to go for the goal, to be successful, to be direct, to run into the fire, not from it, we would be a lost cause, a lost humanity. We need Aries fire, but your family doesn't always necessarily need it, or your loved ones don't always necessarily need it. So this is a time about sensitivity. All right, so let's go ahead and look at that reversal oracle that came out for you. Forgiveness in reverse. So somebody doesn't forgive you, or you don't forgive them, and nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. Aries, maybe you have some hidden anger in you that you're not dealing with. Are you angry at yourself for letting something go for 20 years? Are you mad at yourself for coddling too much and now you're trying to be harsh? I don't know. Did somebody do you dirty? Did somebody do you wrong? Be disrespectful? My theory is like attracts like. You get what you give, but sometimes, and believe me, I know from experience, it's not fair. Sometimes you give a lot of support, and all you get back is negativity. All you get back is disrespect. And that is really difficult to deal with when you give good things and you receive bad things in its stead. I kind of feel like that's what happened to you, Aries. I feel like you gave a lot of good, but you feel like you're just getting a lot of bad. And you have some energy here that's upset. And you take it out on a punching bag, or you take it out on your family and friends, or you take it out on some poor politician, or you take it out on people in support of it, or you take it out on, I don't know, just stuff. But you take it out in some way, and it's unjust, or should I say unjust. It's uncalled for. It's not necessary. it's not asked for, and it's in the wrong place. Because there's other things you're angry about, but you're finding some source to handle your frustration. What you really need is a balance of fire and water. Somebody good for you to talk to would be a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. That's going to be a person to tame the beast, to see what's really going on with you, because Aries, you're not really great with your feelings. Feelings are more for the water signs, okay? Maybe even a little earth, but feelings don't bode well with air and fire. Air just fuels the flame. You ever hear that? Air fuels the flame, fuels the fire. If you know an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they're just going to add to your discomfort, feed your fire, make you rise more and grow more in your discomfort. You're going to need someone to put that fire out. You're going to need someone to help calm that and see some inner reflection energy. There's something at the bottom of your anger here. And again, you can't really put your finger on it, okay? But there's something bubbling up inside. It's those pesky feelings fire signs don't like to deal with. And it's trying to get to the surface, but you keep boiling and putting the water out, like evaporating the water. You're not letting it come to the surface and cool you down. What is this? We're going to get to the bottom of it, but I think your true colors are not to be this abrasive. It's to be more sensitive, but somebody did something wrong to you in some sense and you feel offended. The first card that represents you is desire. And yes, it's about romance and passion, love and lust, and maybe you are desiring that right now. Maybe you are desiring a true romance. But the other card that comes up for desire is marriage.
Mom, I asked Uncle Ben to give me a hot tamale, and he didn't give me that.
All right, she's going to get you one. Okay. And there's another omen. My little one wants a hot tamale. You know, a hot tamale, cinnamon heart. That's what I'm talking about. Hot tamales, guys. This is a hot tamale right here. Aries, you might be very much, you know, into the energy of I want to be, you know what I'm thinking? For some people, you're sexually frustrated. And I know it's hard for you to put your finger on it, but for some people, it may very well be frustration because you haven't had that. And you can't put your finger on, like, what is this rage inside of me? How long has it been since you've had a good, oh, you know, that's for the adults. I don't want to say words on here. How long has it been since you've had a good oh? You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's been a good long while, okay? So there's some pent-up frustration in that sense. But there's also maybe some pent-up frustration from a hubby, okay, or a wifey, okay, or a committed partner. And they're like, you know, you're keeping me out in the cold, Queen of Swords. All right, you're keeping me out in the cold. It's been a long time. I hope I get some kind of action for Valentine's Day. You know, maybe somebody's like, are you going to give me something? Maybe it would be a pleasant surprise if you did. Maybe it would be a pleasant surprise. That's definitely needed. A partnership needs to be more focused on here, and there needs to be forgiveness in a partnership. You need to demonstrate, just like that bottom of the deck said, demonstrate love. It's one thing to just tell your partner, hey, I love you. You're everything to me. Can't imagine life without you. Thanks for being here. And it's another thing to show them with your hugs and your kisses and your affection and taking the time. It's one thing to do a wham bam, thank you ma'am, and another to be like, you're everything to me. I'm going to spend all night on you because I cherish every part of you. And I want to be on you, in you, and part of you eternally, let me show you how much I enjoy this, you know, kind of energy. So whatever's going on, look, there's just a need here. There's a need, and it needs to be dealt with. The rage and the anger and the sword directed towards wherever you're directing it, obviously that's not the point of your reading. There's something else at all of this. Something else that Aries is dealing with here is Nine of Swords. And there's probably something on your mind that is also distracting you from love and distracting you from your partnership. And there's a lot of worry and stress and strife, possibly about marital issues. Everyone hates to fight with their partner, especially around Valentine's. That sucks. Everyone, if you are single, hates to be single. You know, 9 is a single energy around Valentine's. And if you've just recently gone through a breakup, you're feeling it very hard this Valentine's for those single people. And it's just, this is not my normal life. This is not how I normally am. And I'm bitter and I'm angry that I've had a separation and it's my fault. And I just want to beat myself up. And that's this Nine of Swords. So for those of you, Aries, that are single, you really want to beat yourself up, hit yourself in the head. There may even be some actual hitting yourself in the head, you know? Not literally, but I mean, for some, maybe. Banging your head on a wall or just smacking your head like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? But it's also just sadness. And it's just, I can't deal with this. I have stress, heartbreak, pain, panic, jealousy, loss, hurt, anger, sadness, hate, doubt, pressure, rejection, sorrow, and last but not the least, anxiety. So there's a lot of this uneasiness going on here, and it is Mercury retrograde. And if you are experiencing nervousness, Mercury does represent the nervous system, especially with Gemini. So there could be a lot of nerves, okay, that are getting hit right now, and you just don't feel so great. There's something just ticking inside of you, and you're wondering, is this the moment I'm going to lose it? Is this the moment I'm going to just go completely bonkers? Is this the moment I'm going to have an emotional breakdown? So you're kind of fearful here. You can't explain this. I do sense the fact that there is an Aries that may be suffering from an anxiety, and it feels a lot like heart attack warnings is how you feel. And you're like, oh my God, am I going to have a heart attack? Am I having chest pain? Do I have high cholesterol? Am I not getting enough oxygen? What the hell is wrong with me? And so you may be feeling, and look at this, we even have love line with a heartbeat. Okay. There's definitely the stress that an Aries is going through, and you feel like your heart is dealing with some severe issues. And it feels like a heart attack, but really it's just anxiety. So again, it's trying to pinpoint, what is my anxiety about? Why am I having these palpitations? Why am I having hard breathing issues? Why am I feeling pressure or strangeness in my body? Remember, stress can lead to disease. You can set your body up for failure if you're going through disease. And that's something for you to consider, to think about. Am I setting my body up for failure? Am I stressing my body out? Am I putting too much stress on my body? Well, the answer is yes. Okay. For a lot of you guys, a partner may be stressing you the hell out. And for some of you guys that are single or going through this breakup, you can't put your finger on why your partner is being so cold-hearted, when all you want to do is make love to them and make it up and say sorry and just be passionate again. And they're not going to let you get away with that. They want to punish you. You might have a partner that doesn't forgive you for something you've done. And you've tried and you've tried and you've tried, and there's no avail. To no avail. There's no forgiveness. You might have done the tiniest of things and they're holding it against you. And you're just like, why are you doing this to me? You know, why? I'm trying really hard and you're not listening. So there's this harsh reality for you. For other people, it wasn't done to you. Maybe you did it to them, Aries. Maybe you're the one who hurt them. Maybe you're the one who hurt them very bad. And all they wanted to do was love you, but you put them last. You didn't demonstrate your love. You got lost into some other situation. And you're losing the relationship, and you need to revive it. For other people, you may be in a marriage that needs revival. Maybe you're just married and you're happily married. And life's been good for the last 20 years or more, or whatever, you know. But the marriage needs to be revived. It's not good enough just to make it 20 years or 10 years, whatever. It's not good enough to just make it. You have to demonstrate your love every year. You have to grow. You have to work on your relationship. Do you guys ever stop working on yourself? Thank you, Haley, for that message. I appreciate that. Do you guys ever stop working on yourself? You know, no. The answer is no. You're always working on yourself. You're always meditating, growing, learning, changing. So why wouldn't your marriage do the same thing? Why wouldn't your marriage grow and change and evolve? And you need to get to know your partner again. That's what's coming up here. You need to get to know them. What is their new favorite color? What is their new favorite food? What is their new fear? What is their favorite pastime now? What is it they really want to have for dinner? What is their dream? Do they have a new dream? What's their bucket list? Anyways, it's time to revive and give life back to a marriage. If you've been married for some time, you need to revive it. You need to learn to kiss your wife or your husband all over again, passionately. You need to learn to fall in love with the curvature of their chin or their arms, or, the curls on their hair, the lushness of their lips, the beauty in her smile, the joy in his laugh. You guys need to fall in love again. And it's time to demonstrate how much you love them. And so that's definitely coming across for those of you that are in relationships. For the other people that are not in a relationship, thank you, Shelby, for that comment. You guys are just sweet. Oh, I love you. For those of you that are not in a relationship, you have lost faith in marriage. Marriage what? Relationship what? Commitment, schmitment. Love, whatever. Love is so last minute. Love is so, love is so lame. Sorry, but marriage sucks anyways. I don't want it. Fuck marriage. I do bad all by myself. I am so over relationships. Don't need them. Never did. Moving on. Next message, please. It's that kind of shit. So there's somebody here that is not, because you're Aries, dealing with your emotions. You were not always this way. You were not always this angry or resentful, Queen of Swords, jaded by love. You were not always jaded by love. There was a time when you were fascinated and totally into love. Just because you've had a bad experience does not give love a bad name. All right? Just because you met someone that put jars all on a shelf and filled them with hearts, and you were one of them, doesn't mean that's your life and that's how people are. There needs to be forgiveness. Forgiveness of your experiences, good or bad. forgiveness of all of it, and a fresh new start from the heart. A lot of you guys have a heart with ice. There was a song by Omarion, and it was called Icebox. And it's like, I got ice where my heart used to be. I got an ice box where my heart used to be. Anyways, I don't know, but it was about a guy that got his heart broke. And he has an ice box now. And that's the Queen of Ice. There's an ice box where your heart used to be. And so there needs to be a warmth. Desire is fire and warmth. You need love back into your life, revived. It even says that, love line revived. Okay? So for Aries, there needs to be a love line revived somehow. Let's see this last tarot that's in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. You're not offering your love or sensitivity, or somebody's not doing it to you, Aries, and it's because there needs to be forgiveness. Once there's forgiveness for whatever situation you're dealing with, you're going to be able to find peace. I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold. That's right, Shelby. I got an ice box where my heart used to be. I'm so cold. You know, and that's kind of what this is. And you know, maybe something else happened to you that wasn't love. Maybe you lost custody of your children. Maybe you can't see your grandkids anymore. Maybe you lost your business, you know. Maybe, you know, whatever. Maybe your parents hurt you. Your mom just totally broke you down. Whatever happened to you needs to be forgiven. There's a reason for everything. We need to bring your heart back to warmth and life and love. And you're not going to do it for them. You're going to do it for you. You're going to do it for you, okay? Because you deserve to see love the way it really is, which is beautiful. Anyways, let's move on. The next card you got is the Divine Feminine. And this is all watery, like I said. So Aries is a masculine energy. So the Divine Feminine comes in and says, hey, Aries, it's time to be more feminine, okay? I need you to get into those annoying, pesky emotions. I need you to deal so you can heal. I need you to focus on sensitivity. I need you to help people feel love and express it. I need you to work on that. I need you to work on emotions. And there's the butterfly. I need you to transform and be open. Are you willing to do that? You know? Are you? See what comes out for you. Arrows of Love. Cupid. Cupid's arrow. Oh, I love that song. Cupid's arrow. I love that song. So if you, I don't know the name of it, but it's like, it talks about Cupid's arrow. It's an old song, like a 50s. Anyways, love is coming. Arrows of love. It's time for you to express your love, okay? Show everyone around you that you love them. Maybe make some heart-shaped brownies for the ones you love. Maybe make people Valentines out of, you know, cute little papers and lace and whatnot. Maybe make a romantic dinner for the one you love and, you know, give them some affection and cuddles and tell them how much you adore them, you know. Just start shooting those arrows of love because you're going to watch that love come right back towards you. And the best way to experience love is to start feeling it for yourself, okay? Because like attracts like. And even if it's been unfair for you, keep cultivating it because you are going to get it back. Let's get some wisdom here from the Buddha wisdom cards. We're going to get some wisdom from the Divine Feminine. Whoops. For the Wisdom Buddha. That came out backwards, but you know what I mean. So Divine Feminine, give Aries some advice right now. Give Aries some advice. What do you want to say that can help the sign of Aries during this transition? Oh, I've got two of them. I'll just go ahead and take them. Divine Feminine from Buddha Wisdom says, learn and not doubt. so you can understand the peaceful calm of enlightenment. Learn and don't doubt what you learn, so you can understand the peaceful calm of enlightenment. When you start doubting what you're learning, you take out the happy. That's like really bright. What the heck? This is crap. There. Okay. That's the first message. The other one here is, Aries, you are a projection of love. Love the earth. Love the air. Love the water. And love the fire. That is you, Aries. So love all the different elements. And again, this is being understanding, I think. Be understanding of those around you that are different. Be open-minded. See where people come from. Love them for who and what they are. You might learn something from them. I'm also hearing, don't be so close-minded. Don't think you know it all. A lot of Aries people are like, I know it all. I'm experienced. I've seen the world. You know, I've seen it all. You don't need to tell me anything. I'm aged. I'm seasoned. You know? Listen, sometimes you can be a little bit too seasoned. Okay? And nobody likes a salty steak in a bad way. Sometimes you need to wash off some of that seasoning. You know what I'm saying? You don't want a nasty pork chop, all right? You want to wash off some of that seasoning. It's a little too much. You might have put too much on top and now it tastes like shit. And what you need to learn is you need to wash some of that off. You need to get rid of some of your lessons. Get rid of them and replace it with something pure. So believe me, it's never too late to learn, okay? You want to make yourself tasty, not nasty. So we don't want to be nasty, okay? So always be willing to learn and don't doubt what it is you're learning. Know that spirit brings sages, teachers, friends, lovers, children, pets, experiences into your life for a season, for a reason. So learn from it. Okay, Aries, I'm going to get an oracle here for the masculine, and then I'm going to do what's coming in for you for love, and we'll be done with Aries. Let me just clear this out. We're almost done with Aries, guys. Okay. Buddha masculine. Divine masculine. What do you have to say? Aries, find friends who love the truth. Drink deeply and live in serenity and joy. If you find a friend that loves truth, even if it's a different opinion than you need to make them your friends and drink deeply the wisdom that might be pouring from their lips or just oozing from their essence. Love these friends that are brought to you. These are people, these are soulmates, these are soul family on your life path. And drink them up deeply because they're not always going to be there. So it might be a time that you're going to be seasoned by a new friend, okay? A new friend or an old friend may return and someone that's going to add to your beauty. So anyways, that is that. Okay, so I'm going to get what's coming up for you. We're going to do the El Quay. No. You guys don't want that. You guys want the Moon Oracle. What is the next cycle for Aries? Let's get to business. What is coming in for Aries during this next cycle? What is this next cycle for Aries? Oh, yes. No wonder you wanted it. You have a full moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches. That's what you wanted to hear. That's what you needed to hear, okay? That the end of your hardship, the end of difficulty is finally nigh, okay? This is the time that it's going to be good for you. Yeah, this is a 10, right? That's what that is. It's the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. All right. Aries, how hard are you willing to work for what you want? This card is reminding you that the effort is required. Work issues may be about to come to a head whenever you get this card. If you're wondering if you should stay in a job or leave, this card can be a strong sign to make an exit. The end of a rough time is forecast. This card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true without being ruthless. And even if it's not professional, think of love. Pull out all the stops for love without being ruthless. With a love question, this card can be a call to face reality. Whenever a love situation pops up and you're asking about this, the answer is making a plan will help. If your personal life is troubled, you need to prioritize it more. Okay? So if your personal life is troubled, prioritize them. All right? Put them on the top. My suggestion. The attuned to the moon message is release control and trust the universe, not yourself. The additional meanings of this card is a professional project may be ending right now. Admit it. You've been overly hard-headed or hard-nosed. Thirdly, find a balance between your personal and your private life. Fourth and last, it's time to stop fearing the worst. Stop fearing the worst. You might be the worst at that. The teaching of this card from the moon is a full moon in Capricorn is a very strong work ethic and hard energy, and it will more likely come up when you're asking about a professional question. But if your question is about another matter, it will serve as a much needed reminder to move through any feelings of hopelessness that you may have been feeling about your situation. And this applies no matter when you draw the card. Making a plan is far better use of your time than squirming and squiggling in hopelessness. So get your mind on the grind, guys. Deal with these emotions. Don't waste time aiming at other areas of your life to be angry at when really you need to focus and make a plan about what's really ailing you. All right, Aries, so that is your message, my love. If you guys want to know what your person feels about you, I can ask that. Is anyone here curious about what your person might be feeling about you? I'll get a question. I think that's a yes. Okay. I'll do my Dragon Tarot. What is your person feeling about you? Spirit, please guide and direct me with these new Dragon Tarot cards into a message for Aries. We want to know what Aries' significant other is feeling about them right now. What does the significant other feel for Aries right now? The one message I got with shuffling was take it slow, slow down. Your person thinks you're go, 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 which is an Aries. Your person wants you to sit down and just be. They think that you're too high energy. They need you to relax, okay? Bottom of the deck here is Judgment. Your partner feels like you need to reflect. Look at your past. Look at what you just went through, which might have been a living hell. Reflect on how wonderful you are. Reflect on all you've accomplished. Reflect on how far you've come. This is also a sign about someone wanting to bring up what's been dead and gone, bringing up the past. So your partner may be wanting to bring up the past right now. And they feel like maybe you want to bring up the past, or you need to. This is a good sign. This is a really good sign. Ace of Cups. Aries, you lucky freaking little duck. Your partner wants a fresh new start with you. They do. They forgive you. They love you a lot. They want to be romantic. They want to have happiness with you. They feel like they want to revive your love. They're excited. They're into you. They are fully attracted and they are emotionally connected to you. This is the card of true love. Aries, your person feels that you are that soulmate. You are that true love. You are that twin flame for them. They can't imagine life without your heart beating. They need you to take better care of yourself, reflect on your past choices, so you can be around much longer because they really want you around. So there's definitely going to be this second chance. For those of you that are having a hardship in a relationship, this is the energy of they want a second chance with you, okay? They're really hopeful that during the next season, the next cycle, spring is coming up, that you guys are going to have another shot at this. You're going to get another chance. For those of you that are single and there is no significant other, I don't think this part of the reading would apply. Okay, doesn't apply for the people that aren't even into anybody right now. This is going to be a message for someone that has a specific somebody out there, even if you're separate or however the situation works, okay? But that's good news for you, Aries. So good luck on this revival. Okay, could be a Capricorn. Also, you're dealing with Aries. We have Capricorn down here, and you got the full moon in Capricorn. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, and if you are maybe a Cancer or a Capricorn, this person really loves you and really wants that second chance. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to come in and we're going to do Leo. Just give me a second. We're at 35 minutes. Okay, a little cold out here. A little cold today. You want to know what's sad? In Colorado, it's going to be 5 degrees on Valentine's Day. That's going to suck. Well, it's going to be 5 or 9 degrees, one or the other. All right. So let's move on here into Leo. Leo. I'm so excited for Leo. All right. Leo, my little lion, actually my roaring big lion for some of you. Okay, what is up? What's up, Leo? Darn, you've got it going on. Like something is hot. You're feeling creative. Leo has a creative bug up your butt. What is this? Do you want to sing? Do you want to do art? Do you want to make music? Are you getting into photography? Do you want to jump into acting? Do you want to move? Do you want to redecorate? Like Leo definitely has a creative bug right now. They have caught the creative bug. You guys are really vibrant. Okay. We're going to get the card that came out, and I'll keep this one at the bottom. Bottom of the deck is love who you are, Leo. You are a divine and wonderful person, deserving all of the wonderful things that life has to offer. Isn't that beautiful? She's on a free ship. We got this in the Divine Feminine reading, I think. Could have been the masculine messages. I don't remember. Shoot. Anyways, this came up recently. And you are the captain of your own ship. And oddly enough, this is a number 8. Hello, Strength card, Leo. You are loving who you are. You're loving the moment. You're feeling sexy. You're feeling on point. I mean, this is just your season. It feels like it. And with February 14th, Valentine's Day, the season of love, Leo, lovely big-hearted Leo lions couldn't be more happy than to see all the pinks and the reds and the passion everywhere. Leo loves walking in the mall and passing by Victoria's Secrets and seeing all the different little teddies and underwear and perfumes and just feeling the love, feeling the romance, the passion, the luxury. Whenever you're thinking Leo, you're thinking luxury, okay? They are a Lexus, a Mercedes-Benz. I mean, Leo is all luxe. Lux, lux, lux. And Leo is usually deluxe. They love to upsize, excel. They like everything big, okay? They are the big, fantastic, show-offy sign. So it's either go big or go home. So Leos are just fantastic to date during a Valentine's season, let me just tell you. If you're lucky enough to be in a relationship with a Leo, you are so lucky because, ooh, especially a sun or a rising, even a moon, God, Leo will go all out for Valentine's Day. We're talking wine, we're talking the flowers, the bubbly, the romance, the back rubs, the dinner, and they do it all. They do it big. So, you know, if you're single, that's going to be hard. And if Leo is single, you know, Leo's just not really happy about the season because they want to go all out. But the one thing a Leo will do around Valentine's, if they are single, is give themselves some extra cuddles, some extra love, some spoiling. They'll buy themselves bubbly. They'll buy themselves a steak dinner and have it. They will spoil themselves. So don't feel too bad for Leo. They're a lot more into joy and lux than a lot of other people, okay? But anyways, Leo, we have love who you are because you deserve love. And I agree, Leo. You're not perfect because God knows no one is, but you are a lover and you're a lover of love. And if anyone does deserve to have love in their life, it's a freaking Leo. Okay? I'm going to leave that over here. The other oracle that came out is the number 16. Love is all around you, Leo. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. So since Leo is love, and it's love who you are, and love is all around you, then I guess you're all around yourself. Mark, thank you for the 33. Happy Valentine's Day. Aww. I love you. Thank you so much. That was so awesome and so sweet. Thank you. So anyways, Leo, I'm feeling your vibe, honey. I think you're hot. I think you're awesome. And, you know, if you don't have a lover around you, one should come in. There's a ship in this picture and a ship in that picture as well. I think love is on the way, you know, so if you're single, love is on the way. And if you're in a relationship, you're going to be cuddled and loved like no one's business. Okay. Love is all around you. Let's get some cards here, Spirit, for Leo. Show me some tarot for the sign of Leo, the month of February or the next 30 days. Look at all this fire, desire, Page of Wands. God, you fire signs got it going on. Page of Wands for Leo, kind of a wounded warrior here. I think your ego's been shot down like last week. Something happened. I have a vision that somebody tried to turn somebody on and it didn't work. Somebody's mad at you. I don't know what's up with that. Somebody's mad at you. I kind of feel like it was a girl trying to, you know, get a guy turned on. But it could be a guy trying to turn on a girl. I mean, it doesn't really matter. But somebody got shot down, or somebody said they were tired, or it wasn't the right time. You know, something like that. And somebody was like, well, fuck you. Excuse my French. Someone said fire in the hole. Oh my God. I love that saying for the fire signs. Ah, you guys are crazy. Fire in the hole. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's awesome. That is the saying for you guys forever. Oh, Steph, you're on the money as usual. Oh my gosh. Who the hell turned you down? Well, hot damn. Not cool. Excuse me. What the F? Hello, I'm a Leo. What the F? You Leo's like, you turn me down. Don't think you're going to come back for more later when you're ready. Maybe I'm going to be tired, okay? Maybe I'm going to be tired when you ready. Because it ain't happening now. It ain't happening now, okay? I was shaved. I had the teddy. I had the perfume. I had it all. And you wouldn't turn me down? And you think I'm just going to be ready next week on a dime? Psh. Don't call me on Valentine's. Don't you be calling me on Valentine's. I am scanning the room. There's going to be somebody else out there. Let me just tell you something, guys. Can I just get real, just seriously, just for a minute? Just listen, really. If there is anybody in the whole world that hates and despises and completely loathes rejection, even more than a Cancer, which is very tough to say, is a Leo, okay? Cancer and Leo are the freaking worst. They hate, loathe rejection. But Leo especially. And the reason why is because they are royal, regal. They wear the crown. They do care about their ego. They're beautiful and they take care of themselves. And they're it. They're a showstopper. So when their ego is damaged by somebody turning them down, it pisses them the F off. It doesn't just make them sad. They're not going to go cry in their covers with a tissue box and watch The Notebook or Titanic like Cancer. Cancer will go into its fucking shell and completely die. Okay? Such hurt feelings. But Leo gets fucking pissed. They basically put the middle finger up for you. And they are burned. And they're going to burn your ass. So they're gonna want revenge. Okay? They want you to come coddling and apologizing. And they want you to come to them and kiss a little ass like you should to their queen or king ass. That's the way they feel. Come and beg for forgiveness. And then they're going to punish you. Okay? You know, if they're really forgiving and loving, they'll punish you in a nice way. But if they're really considering breaking up because of it, they will punish you by making you publicly see them with somebody 10 times better than you. Okay? They're going to make sure they scour the earth and find somebody just to piss you off and make you feel the burn. And they're going to make sure you know about it. And they're going to go get fulfilled somewhere else. Okay? They ain't going to take this rejection lightly. And if you cheat on a Leo, they'll cheat back on you. I mean, that is just a fact. And they'll either tell you, okay, did you learn your lesson? Do you still want to be with me? I'll forgive you now. Next time, don't fuck up or I won't do it again. I won't be back with you again. Or they'll just say, sorry, found somebody else. But Leo will give you some revenge. They're not just going to take it lightly. They're going to punish you in some way. So if there is a Leo that was, you know, hurt in a not cruel way, but in an emotional way, they're definitely getting fulfilled somewhere else. And there's somebody else that's texting the Leo on Facebook or, you know, I don't know, Instagram, whatever the hell's out there, all these different social media things. There's somebody else that's feeding that ego, liking their selfies, liking their TikToks, saying they're gorgeous, saying whatever guy's with you is a lucky guy or whatever girl has you is just a lucky girl. They're getting fed somewhere else, okay? And right now they're thinking and considering maybe there's something else better than what you have to offer. Sorry, I just had to get real because there is a Leo that I did feel was a little bit rejected here. And the ego is hurt, the lion's feelings are hurt, and there's a little bit of anger, not extreme rage, because I don't think someone tried to hurt you in a cruel way. They just told you they were too tired or it wasn't the right time. Those are breakup words for the Leo, because Leo is always ready for a good time, intimately, or having fun. And if a Leo gets the sense that you're not going to give the Leo your all like they do, they're already considering you're not the right one. I have a little saying on my merch with Teespring. You guys probably saw it. I don't know if you saw my Leo merch. But my Leo merch has this thing in the back of my t-shirts and bags and stuff. And it says, it's a saying from Lion King. And it's when Simba is sitting with Mufasa. And they're at the top of the hill and the sun is rising. And Mufasa says, Simba, look at everything the light touches. This is our kingdom, and it will be yours. You know, and that's kind of how Leo feels. Everything the sun, because the sun rules Leo, everything the sun touches is theirs. They own all this shit. That's how they feel. And if you're good to them, they're going to share with you. But if you're bad to them, they want you to live in darkness in the Shadowlands. You know, they want to be your sun, the center of your universe. So when you think of Leo, think of the sun literally. They are the center of all the other planets revolving around the sun. So if you're not going to drop everything for Leo when Leo wants you, then I think you're in the wrong place. And so anyways, Leo's definitely looking around at other options right now, different choices. I'm not saying Leo's going to jump on somebody else at this moment, but Leo's exploring their options, okay? Leo's thinking, you know what? Maybe you're not everything to me. Maybe you're not the sun and the moon to me. Maybe you're not shit. Maybe there is somebody better than what you're trying to offer. I'm going to just take a look around. If there's nothing better, then I'll stay. But if there is something better, then I'm going to pack my bags, okay? So Page of Wands is a desire to move in a different direction because as you guys know, the page is usually going on a journey, Page of Wands, off into the distance. So we definitely have somebody wanting to move on to newer horizons, Seven of Cups. There's so many choices. So there's a lot of people that are interested in Leo right now. You're a hot commodity. You're a hot tamale. And people are looking and they're liking. I'm a looking and I'm a liking. Ooh! I'm telling you. And what? If this cat ain't gonna do it, there's a twin flame that will. Okay, there's a mutual fire sign out there that really wants a piece of Leo. They want to take a big bite out of Leo. There's somebody else wanting to pounce with Leo. So I'm just saying, I'm really just saying, bottom of the deck, ticking time bomb. Are you kidding me right now? Ace of Swords, that's the damn truth. It's the truth. Listen, yeah, and that's what Leo's like, you know what? If you can't get it together, somebody else will, okay? And clearly somebody much better. I'm sorry, but if there's a Leo that's not satisfied, they're moving on. They are moving the hell on, and that's the end of the story. If this hasn't happened to Leo and there was no difficult situation, what?
I came in the dark with this, my face huggle, and the egg was glowing up, and I saw the face huggle with the egg glowing up. It looked like the face huggle was turning green.
Well, that's cool.
My egg was glowing in the dark, and I saw the face huggle in there.
You're cute. I love you.
Okay, I love you.
All right. So the Ace of Swords is, you know, Leo's going to get a new beginning. And like I said earlier, if this wasn't your situation, Leo, it doesn't have to be your reading anyways. But if, let's just say you were not denied anything and that didn't happen and things are pretty good, then I feel like your partner offended you. They said something that got under your skin. They irritated you. They rubbed you the wrong way. They gave you the wrong answer, or they were insensitive or something like that. And you're just like, you know, I think I want better. And this is a secret. It's not like you're going to go say, hey, you, yeah, so you pissed me off. I'm going to go right now and look for better. You fucked up. I'm not saying you're telling your person that. These are secrets. These are tarot, the esoteric, the hidden. Okay, this is the hidden. The hidden is you feel like you deserve more. So even if you are pretty content, if your person did rub you the wrong way, it doesn't hurt to look. And you're definitely looking around to see and make sure if this is the right relationship for you, okay? So I'm not saying it's got to be a big production, a big shebang. I'm just saying that Leo has been slighted in whatever way, whether it's a level 1 or a level 10. And in many aspects, Leo has been slighted. And Leo's definitely looking out for the most compassionate, loving, best person out there for them. And they're really wanting to be with a dual soulmate, a twin flame. They want to be with a yin and a yang kind of energy. They don't want vanilla, okay? They want a freaking banana split. They want everything. This is the supreme, okay? Leo's not satisfied with cheese and sausage, okay? They want the fucking supreme pizza. Bring it. That's what I'm saying. Leo wants more than the basic. Leo says, fuck basic, okay? I don't want basic. I either want nothing or I want it all. But I'm not going to settle for your half-ass bullshit. Leo would rather be bad by themselves and rocking shit out than be in a mediocre relationship or a lukewarm relationship. Leo cannot simmer. They need to boil, all right? So it's either cold or it's boiling, but it ain't going to be simmering. It ain't going to be warm, okay? So you get what I'm saying? I hope you get what I'm saying. This message may not be for everyone, but it is what it is. I do think if you are ready to move on from some mediocre bullshit, I do think that you're going to have a fresh, brand new start and a hot, passionate new beginning with a twin flame or like-minded individual. And I think it's ready to blow. It's going to happen in the next matter of days, okay? Before spring even hits, you're going to meet someone. So we're talking fast. I mean, this is right before spring. Any day, any time, you're going to have some kind of a new start here. It's very, very quick. So get ready because, you know, I think someone's leaving mediocreness behind. And if you've been single and you've been trying to get over whoever slighted you, whoever wronged you, whoever made you feel like you weren't shit, you're about to have the glow up. And this is the glow up. It's excuse the fuck out of me. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at who you slighted. Look at who you tried to push away or embarrass. Look at who you tried to put down in the ground. I am risen. I'm on point. I'm on the scene. It's all about me. And so there's definitely someone here that's on a glow up also and trying to get the attention of the one that fucked up. And you're going to let them know they fucked up. So either way, that's kind of the point that Leo is on at this time. Let's get some Mystic Moon love oracles here. Excuse my French, everybody.
I'm never going to listen to you.
You're cute.
I want to fuck those.
Is it dead? It's dead. It needs to charge. Put it on my bed and start to charge it. Okay? And then bring it back down when it's charged.
Okay.
And leave him alone and stay in here if he's bugging you. Okay. So the other couple cards that came out here for Leo is farewell. And I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Leaving on a jet plane. You don't know what you fucked up when you messed with me. I'm on my glow up. Boy, are you gonna regret the day you fucked up. Okay, that's Leo. And really, you want them to regret the day they totally fucked up. And whether you're in this relationship or moving on to a new one, hello. My name is Leo. I'm available. Yeah, we had a dumbass that fucked up. So, yeah, I'm on the glow up. All right, let's go ahead and start taking some numbers. Okay? Because this is the pinup girl. This is available. Yeah, did you hear? The bird's the word. I'm available. Okay, sorry, having way too much fun with that card. So whether you're a male or a female, Leo, doesn't matter. It's the energy here. Kiss my ass if you didn't appreciate what you had. before it was gone. You know, that's kind of what this energy is. And it's like you either jumped on it or you didn't. You either respected it or you didn't. You either saw what you had or you didn't. And I'm done with your shit. Ticking time bomb. I deserve better because I'm the bomb. Bottom of the deck here is delight and desire. And like I said earlier, if Leo's single on Valentine's, they're going to spoil the fuck out of themselves. Period. Period. Point blank. Period. And if they are with someone, they definitely need to be wined and dined. If you're dating a Leo, and listen, if you're not going to wine and dine your Leo, we need to talk. I don't know how you got with a Leo in the first place. How? What? Huh? I don't know. If you so found yourself into a relationship, stumbled upon a Leo, and you're not whining and dining, then your ass is already grass. I mean, I don't know, but you're about to mess it up. So please take my advice. If you're newly dating a Leo, this might be a future warning. Don't mess it up. If you want to be with your Leo, you need to give them the attention and wine and dine them. They are the center of the universe. They are a Persian kitten, okay? Persian kittens don't just get tossed behind the couch with a scratching post, okay? Persian kittens jump on the coffee table with all their beautifulness, and they expect diamonds and pate on silver. And why the fuck isn't it already there? Excuse me. You know, I'm sorry, not trying to make you sound like a priss, Leo, but I mean, that's kind of how Leo is. It's like, excuse me, I graced you with my presence. Do you have a gift for me? You know? Do you have something for me? But listen, the good part is they love you just as much.
Can you show me where the cinnamon rolls are?
It's on the counter by the stove.
Okay. What's so lovely?
I'll get it. I'll get it for you, you sweet, cute cake. All right.
Come out this door. So Danny doesn't notice. So Danny doesn't notice the.
No, he needs to leave you alone.
No.
Leave him alone. Did you run the one the other small?
No, that was the APPT one.
Then why is it sitting there?
I don't know. I didn't eat it.
Eat your yummy and there's your cinnamon roll. Okay? I am loving the cinnamon roll. Did you guys know you could bruise a finger? Markers, I have a bruised finger. How does this happen? My finger is bruised. That is so weird. I've never had a bruised finger. That is weird. Huh. I'm sorry. I've never had a bruised finger. I don't even know how that happened. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Oh, we already did that. I think I'm moving on here. Let's get a oracle here for lovely Leo. Spirit, please show me what's up with lovely Leo. Secrets. Aw. What is it with you fire signs and forgiveness today? Aries had forgiveness. Leo has forgiveness. Bottom of the deck. Ay, ay, ay. So, Leo, could you be a little harsh? Might you be jumping to conclusions because you're offended? Ready to go to somebody new? Knowing you really, really love this person and maybe they're your twin flame? Could that be a possibility for some Leos? Yes. This might be the right person for you. And even though they pissed you the F off, maybe you could forgive them if you knew that they were someone that was written in the stars for you and they were made for you to teach you about humility, humbleness, not always getting your way, not always having what you want. Maybe this is a twin that's going to help you reflect Everything happens for a reason. For some people, that's the answer, okay? For some people, this is your twin. They pissed you off, and there's going to need to be some kind of forgiveness here. I know you're out there looking for the greener grass, but sometimes the grass isn't greener on the other side, you know? So it's good to just really stop, focus, and people make mistakes. People have a bad day. People have an off day. Be more understanding. Or maybe this person needs to be more understanding of you. You know what I'm saying? So that could be it. Also, if you are just moving on, you know, you're ready for better. You could be moving on into another relationship with a secretive Scorpio or Libra, maybe a Libra-Scorpio cusper of some kind. But for Leo, there may be somebody new that you're going to meet that you've been keeping on the side or keeping in communication with on the low, on the DL. Okay, so somebody could be on the DL that was a blast from the past that you're definitely considering getting back into communication with and maybe returning with an ex. And what would be a sweeter revenge than that? There could be that kind of an energy, a sweeter revenge, getting back with an ex. There's definitely the energy for Leos to get back with an ex. I feel it. So I'm sorry. That message is not for everybody, but I feel it. Okay. Can Leo date whoever they want? Sure. Can you go on 1,000 dates? Sure. But there's a twin flame card and there's a forgiveness card. There is somebody that you're bonded to, and with forgiveness, I'm sorry to say, I definitely feel there's going to be a reconciliation somewhere along the lines very quickly, very, very quickly before spring, okay? So there is going to be some kind of a reconciliation. And I just want to say there might be a ticking time bomb, there might be a blow up, and then there may be a retraction. There may be revenge, and then there's, I forgive you, let's try this again. That could totally be the energy for Leo. And if that's you, who cares? Don't feel guilty. It's your life. Don't feel so judged. Okay? It's your life. You do what you want. But it is what it is. But either way, whatever the shoe fits on whoever's foot and whatever the fuck, guy, girl, yes, no, single, taken, whatever. Listen, the point is, Leo, there's a reconciliation in your future. Okay? That's it. Yes?
I have to wash my face with soap and water. I have to wash my face right here.
You're cute.
And also on the mouth.
Okay.
With soap.
Well, good job, sweetheart.
Because I was sticky.
Sticky cinnamon rolls.
It kind of tastes like apple cinnamon rolls.
That's okay, sweetheart. Okay, so we're going to get an oracle here for Leo with the Moonology. Spirit, please direct me in an oracle here for Leo. For Moonology, show me this message for the sign of Leo, the month of February's reading. Show me Leo. What's Leo about to get into? What's headed for Leo? What's coming Leo's way? Show me Leo. Oh, you little star of the show. You little stinker. You had to come out in your own reading. Full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. Gosh darn, talk about forgiveness and fall of the pride. Leo, here you are. Don't tell me I'm wrong. Don't tell me I'm wrong. Please don't. I know I'm right on this reading. And it may be for some people, and it may not be for everybody, okay? But we definitely have to remember the fall before the, what is the saying? The fall before the act of pride, or whatever the hell. The fall from pride. I don't know. There was some saying. Anyways, watch the fall, okay? Obviously, this speaks for itself, but another message that I just want to point out for the fire signs. Even if I was just doing fire signs, and they're different for each sign, obviously, but as a whole, so far, Aries and Leo are both talking about pride, and they're both talking about forgiveness, and they're both talking about humility, okay? And reflection. Just saying. Also, Aries had a full moon, but in Capricorn. Leo has a full moon in Leo. Of course you do. But the full moon is about power. And I'm thinking with the full moons with power, I think of the Strength card, which is Leo. And it's about overcoming your own demons and having a healthy balance. Having enough pride and ego, but not overrunning you with it. Okay? Just giving you enough to be balanced. To be a good human being is the Strength card. And it's hard. But that's kind of the energy I'm getting from that card. You won't believe it. You won't believe it. But I opened it up to another Leo card. Confidence is the key to a success. New moon in Leo. Okay. So why am I pulling up all these Leos for Leo? I mean, you're totally here. This is you. It's in your vibration. It is what it is. Okay. Just, I'm feeling you. I'm in tune with you. So Leo, have you been letting pride become an obstacle? Is the question you're asking based on your ego, or is it from your heart? Leo's energy is all about the heart. Think of the big-hearted king of the jungle, the lion. Its energy is magnificent, but when it's combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. This card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and more thoughts of the greater good are the solution to your dilemma. If you're not doing it and you haven't been doing it as you would really and should be doing lately, this is the time to find a balance between your needs and the needs of people around you. You see how that totally matched with Aries reading? I mean, fire period is on it this month. Look at the people around you, okay? Think of them. This will help all your relationships simply by looking at their needs as well as your own. Let your pride fall, even a little. The attuned to the moon message is, Leo, you're magnificent. Be magnificent without being plain too much. Okay? The additional meanings for this card is self-esteem is good. Self-esteem is excellent. Confidence is key. Vanity is not. Pride is ugly. Everyone is equally important, believe it or not. Creative urges should be followed. Work some of your magic. And Leo, I did feel you earlier when we started you. I said, I'm feeling creativity. You are being very energized with creativity. You've got the creative bug, so let the creative juices flow, okay? That's a good focus for you. It also says, sadly and fourthly, a friendship may be ending right now. A friendship. And a bird just hit my window, and that was creepy. Let's just say a little bird came and told me that there's a friendship that is ending with a Leo. Even if it's a lover, okay? It could be a friend lover, or a friend period. But Leo, there's a friendship that needs to end or is ending. And that's divine timing. The teaching of this card, Leo, is when the full moon comes into Leo, it can be a wonderfully bright time where people feel more confident and show the world their talents and their creative assets. Leo, life is a show and you are the star. That's the upside of this card, no matter when you pull it. However, take note that the Leo and full moon combines and creates a sort of tension between your needs and the needs of people in your networks. Leo full moon is a time to release your pride. So let some of that ego go. All right, let's just, you know, a tad. Just a tad. All right, so we're going to move on, Leo. Oh, yeah, the Buddhas. Let's get some Buddha wisdom from the Divine Femme. Divine Femme, what is the message for the Leos? What is a message for lovely Leo lions from the feminine? What is your take on this message? Divine Femme says, purify the mind with wholesome thoughts. Calmness arises. So think good, wholesome thoughts and let the calmness arise. And didn't we talk about calmness earlier somewhere? Yeah. Aries, the peaceful calm of enlightenment. And over here at this one, purify your mind with good, happy, righteous, just, fair, kind thoughts. And then you're going to have calmness. It didn't have enough time to charge, I can promise you. It only has 5%.
Videos.
Let's get a message from the masculine. Go play in the living room.
Videos.
Go play in the living room.
My videos.
Okay, what kind of video do you want?
I don't know.
I wish you would just play games. Divine Masculine, what do you want to say about Leo? Okay. It's definitely this one. The Masculine says, Leo, resist the temptation of pleasure and the desire to hurt. You are a free person. So yeah, this is a warning. Resist the temptation to get even and to get pleasure to hurt someone else because they hurt you. So if somebody hurts you, please resist the temptation to hurt them back. Okay, you're a free person. You don't have to do it. And the advice is you shouldn't do it. What do you want?
How do I spell Godzilla's name?
Starts with a G.
Well, Addie and Julian. Addie and Julian.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, look. Julian is dressed up as a manga.
Yes, go on.
But she's dressed up as a manga.
Okay, we'll deal with that later. Let me finish my reading.
And mangas is bad for me.
I know. Okay. We're going to get a message about how your person feels about you, Leo. How does your person feel about you? How does your person feel, Leo? Show me how the person that's meant for Leo, show me the twin flame. Because for all I know, there's a third party. Show me the twin flame's feelings for Leo. Oh. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Tower moment. This is sad. This is a storm. This is a breakup. This is a separation. This is earth-shattering destruction. This is a foundation built on bullshit that's coming down. This is change, much needed change, but does it have to come so violently, so harshly? I think your person feels that if they are the twin flame and you're trying to get even on something, that you're ruining the relationship. That if you're going to get really upset, if you're with your twin flame, they're like, why are you so upset? Bottom of the deck is, believe it or not, the star. And the star comes after the tower. So we have them in consecutive order. If you're with a twin flame, they want you to not farewell. They want you to not go just because there's some hardship. You guys may have had some hardship and your pride may have gotten in the way. And it may have caused a separation that already happened or is going to happen. And they want you to see the truth that they actually love you and want to fix this because of the forgiveness, okay? Which is very twin flame with the swans. So swans mate for life. If there's a twin flame that you have had a separation from, they feel and they just want to say it completely destroyed them. Your guys' breakup of the loss of friendship and connection and the loss of you and the loss of intimacy couldn't have been the worst thing, you know? It was the worst thing for them, and it really destroyed so many good things. They want to rebuild with the Star card and forgiveness. So there's a twin flame out there that says, Leo, I want to rebuild. I want to rekindle our love. Look, again, much like Aries, Judgment and the Ace of Cups, the Tower and the Star, it's like, you know, maybe things happen for a reason. Maybe there was a reason we had a destruction of this love. We didn't know what we wanted. Seven of Cups, maybe you didn't know what you wanted, but I think you do now. And pride comes before the fall. And that does make sense. Pride comes before the fall. And I think somebody's pride got in the way. And if this is the past, there's the energy here of healing and forgiveness. Divine healing and wish fulfillment with the Star card. Yin-yang energy. So I do think you guys can work this out. I think you can mend the bond and mend the bridge and get back together, okay, and have this deep connection. I still think that this is possible. If it's a twin flame, you know. If it's not a twin flame, it gets even more spicy. It means that, Leo, you've been in a karmic relationship, Seven of Cups. You've been with someone that you weren't really sure about anyways. You were dating them for some time. It was somewhat good, but you always kept a twin flame on the back burner in secret. And the truth is, they were waiting for the right moment for you to leave and break up or have a fight or have a separation with the karmic so you can return to the twin. And so they've been waiting for this farewell and for you to be available so that you and the twin can have some forgiveness and work this out. So that could be another situation for some people. It's not going to be for everybody. It can't be for everybody. For those of you that are single, how can you be single with a twin flame card? How can you? If you're single, it means open your eyes. There's a perfect soulmate twin flame for you. And you need to get your head clear. You may need to stop your friend circle. Like you may have difficult friendships that are keeping you from the lifestyle that is your destiny. Maybe you have a group of headstrong, ridiculous, irresponsible, compulsive friends, and they are keeping you in negative vibrations because of their lifestyle. And it's been blinding you from the truth about someone that's meant for you, and the only way you're going to meet that person is if you drop the friends. Remember, there's a loss of a friendship. So you may have to lose your circle of friends to start to change your life and better it in a better vibration so you can attract the twin flame. And show the universe I'm available and I'm ready. I've said goodbye. I've said farewell to the low vibes and the bad friends. So for some Leos, that's your single reading. It's prepare to lose it all. Prepare to lose your circle of friends, your relationships, your lifestyle. Prepare to lose it all because something good is coming in with the Star card. You're going to rebuild your life in a much better, more perfect way. So yeah, in essence, that is your reading. I hope I did you justice, Leo. Good luck with all of that. The Tower is coming. Get prepared. It's going to happen. Or it already did. But the good news is restoration is at hand and healing is here. And your divine soulmate twin flame is on the horizon. So once you say goodbye to this ego, to this pride, to this drama, to this bullshit, to these friends, to this circle, to whatever it is for you, once you say goodbye to that, you're going to have peace and restoration. So I'm excited. Good luck. All right. That's it, Leo, for you. We're going to move on now to Sag. Okay, Sagittarius. Are you ready? You know what I'm hearing for Sag? I know it's probably corny and it's cliche, but Let's get ready to rumble. I feel like you needed that announcement. Okay, Sag, let's get ready to rumble with Sag. You are amazing. You guys are awesome. You're successful. You're truthful. Can I just say you're truthful to a fault, okay? People can't stand your honesty. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. They can't even stand it. They hate your love of politics. They almost hate your love of religion and spirituality also. You're kind of obsessed with it. You know, they also get a little bit jealous because when you have a goal, you make the goal, you hit the mark. So Saggy hits the mark, you get the job done. If anybody wants to set a task for anyone, set a task for the Sagittarius. They'll complete the task in record, I can't talk. They'll complete the task in record time. A Sagittarius will not disappoint you. The only problems with Sag is stubbornness. Okay, so there is a definite amount of stubbornness for Sagittarians. So keep that in mind. People may be irritated by your rigidity. Is that even a word, rigidity? Okay, they may see you as a little rigid because Saggy feels that their way is the right way, and that's it. They're very close-minded when it comes to that. They've already made up their decision. They already know the truth. They've done their research. They're excellent researchers. And to be completely fair, for everyone watching, cross-watching for a Sag, can I just be completely fair? Sagittarians are 9 times out of 10 right. And that may bug the fuck out of you. But that is the truth. And as annoying as it is and irritating, that is why Sagittarians feel like they're always right, because usually they are. You know, rarely are they wrong. Now, on the occasion that they're wrong, they hate to be wrong. But if you can prove to them without a shadow of a doubt and you have facts to back it up, they'll listen and they'll own it and they'll preach the truth, even if it's a correction on them. So you can trust a Sagittarius. They're extremely attractive in a conservative way. Whereas Leo and Aries are not conservative, Sagittarius is very conservative. They are turtleneck wearing little sexy bombshells, but they leave the rest to your imagination. They may wear a tight black turtleneck kind of dress, cocktail dress, but you won't see any cleavage and you won't see any leg past the knee because they want you to imagine the rest on what could be under there. But they leave some out there. I mean, they're fire signs, so they're attractive, and they certainly want you to notice their sexiness. They just don't do it with putting it all out there. They leave a lot in secret. Sagittarians are, how do you say, like, I don't know, like conservative in public, reserved even, but definitely a freak, as they would say in the sheets, you know, a freak behind closed doors. And that's kind of the energy of Sag, very secretive. Okay, and so Saggies are very much like that. Saggies are also a little bit controlling, as any fire sign. As you guys have noticed in this reading, boom, boom, fire, fire, they all have an energy of a little bit of a control, a little bit of ego. That's fire. It's their element. You're not going to ruin a fire sign by taking away their confidence and taking away their ego completely. That would be very stupid of you, because that is their element and you should not want to change them. You should not want to change them. If you want to help them be more balanced, that's definitely doable. But to put that out, to put the fire out, is wrong. And there's no fire sign that should ever want to be with anyone that would want to put their fire out. Sagittarians are also great teachers and great leaders. So, you know, yoga teachers to professors in college, they are teachers. Astrologists and researchers to detectives in the police force. That is all Sag. CIA directors to, you know, just a girl at home doing private detective work. It's all the same shit. Sagittarius is a great detective, a great investigator. They love research, and they always get to the bottom of the truth. So anyways, I'm excited to see what's going on in your reading, Sag. Let's go ahead and see. Spirit, please reveal to me the energy of Sagittarius for the month of February. Sagittarius, in case I didn't mention, is very optimistic and has a strong spiritual belief. And the 9th house, which is the house of Sagittarius, is the spiritual house and the house of higher education. So they're extremely intelligent, and 9 times out of 10, they're extremely intelligent spiritually, which is why they're sages and teachers. But the card that came out for you is the number 2. This could be a strong life path number for you. We have 2 and 12. So maybe 3 or 2 might be a life path number for you. It doesn't have to be. Even 9 could be something like that. But 2 really stands out, and it says like attracts like. Sag, if you're longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving and not so rigid. And so the law of attraction really comes up for Sag. If you do want love, you know how to get that goal achieved. And you're going to have to be more loving with yourself. I know you're loving to others, but how loving really are you to you? That is the main attraction. And by love, it's not just affection. It's, are you eating right, sleeping right? Are you living right? Are you comfortable? Are you happy? Is your life in order? You know, that is a way to love you. Are you feeding your soul, okay, as well as your face? Are you meditating? Are you grounding? Are you stretching? Are you walking? Blah, blah, blah. You get it. Like attracts like. So if you want good things to come into your life, start cultivating it into yourself. The next card that's here at the bottom for you is have faith. Trust, because your faith in this situation is important. Trust your faith in this situation. So I think something wants to transform with all the butterflies. They go from a caterpillar to a butterfly. So yeah, Sag is like, yeah, something's got to give. Something's got to give. Something's got to change. Maybe that's a good movie for you to watch. Something's got to give. Change is good. You know, I like Diane Keaton, and she's in the movie Something's Gotta Give. And she falls in love with Jack Nicholson. He was only attracted to 30-something or younger women. He was like in his 60s. And she was an older woman. Well, he fell for her, and she fell for him. She just got out of a divorce. She was happy single by herself. She was turtleneck-wearing woman. Classic. Maybe she's a Sag. That just made sense to me. I was talking about turtlenecks, and Diane Keaton always wears turtlenecks. But she is beautiful. Anyways, she's in that movie. So she's wearing turtlenecks, and he ends up cutting it off of her when they get intimate. And she falls head over heels in love with him, and they're perfect for each other. Then he breaks her heart. And she cries and cries and cries, and she's just heartbroken. And she tells him when she sees him out with another woman, she says, you know, the person I was before you met me, I could have been that person forever. I could have done that forever. I would have been fine. I knew who I was. I was comfortable then. I could have been that person. I was fine. I healed. I was strong. And basically, she's like, now you broke me. Now I fell in love with you. I'm weak. I'm changed forever. And now my heart is broken. And she's like, I don't know how to be this person. I don't know how to be this broken person. I don't know how to be this crybaby, just broken. I can't be this person. Now I have to learn how to be this person. And I wish that never happened. Because now I'm a wreck. You know, and that was kind of the energy of that movie with Diane Keaton. So this have faith card is have faith that love is crazy. It's divine. It's just crazy. I mean, I should fuck divine. Love is crazy. It really is. It's just fucking crazy. But isn't that the beauty of it? I don't know. I think it is. You're going to have really shitty moments. There's going to be some really amazing ones. But that's love. And should you want it any other way? She ends up telling her daughter, who runs from love based on her mom's poor experiences, she says, I don't ever want to experience love because it sounds terrible. I don't ever want to put myself in that position. And she's like, but it was living. And daughter, you know, she's telling her, she's like, even though love broke me and hurt me, and I've never been hurt more in my life, the love that I experienced had never been more fulfilling either. The moments that I was happy and in love was living. It was really living. It was passionate and it was beautiful and it was spectacular. I wouldn't trade that. Even though I'm suffering now, she kind of told her daughter, even though I'm paying for it now, it was worth it. So, Sag, I feel like you're kind of in this, or I think you know better because, again, Sag says, I know everything. You know, I know, Stephanie, I'm a Sag. I know everything. I know. But let's just talk about that for a minute. Let's get back there. You're going through this reflection thing that you're dealing with, and you know better, and you know that like attracts like, and if you want to be happier, you should be. But yet you're kind of in this moment of kind of a little bit of a loss of faith. And it's just a disappointment, really. It's heavy. And I think you're going through this. I think you're trying to get back to that moment where you have faith again. And usually for Sag, the moment you restore your faith is when you're teaching somebody else. And then it's like, oh, that's my lesson. I should take that advice for myself. Just like Diane Keaton in the movie, she was a broken person till her daughter needed her, till her daughter needed advice. And then she taught her daughter the truth and the reality of that lesson, and she took that advice for herself. She did good. And sometimes, Sag, that's what you need. So to get back on the saddle again, to get back on the horse again, Sag, no pun intended, I think you need to get back out there around people and help them. Because in essence, that's going to help you restore your faith. Because you're going to be transformed from a situation. Anyways, that's what I got, and that's what I'm feeling. Okay, so Sag is transforming from a situation. Spirit, please give me a love oracle for the sign of Sagittarius. Financial. Family. It's always about the family, isn't it? The little twinkle toes. Look at those little baby twinkle toes. I love it. So for Sag right now, I think you're really just busy putting away for family, taking care of family needs. You are responsible. You're very closely related to Capricorn, so you're good with money. You're good with business sense. You're a goal setter, okay? And you're an achiever of them. So you're building up the money right now. And I think for Sagittarius right now, you are saving your money, or you're taking account of your money. A lot of money is coming in. Ooh, I just got chills. I felt like glitter was falling into this bag. Golden glitter. I definitely feel like there's going to be a financial blessing for Sagittarius during the next 4 weeks. A very nice, hefty amount. There's a blessing on the way. And it's because you're cultivating. You're preparing the earth for this seed. When you do get this seed, save and spend wisely, invest. I feel like I'm getting a message like what the pharaohs got from Joseph when he was the dream interpreter. And he told Pharaoh these 7 ears of corn that were healthy were 7 good years. And then the 7 ears of corn that were 7 bad years. So I feel like this is going to be an upswing. You're going to go through an upswing of good years, but then there's going to be a downswing. So invest wisely so during that downswing, you're still going to be okay. Don't spend frivolously, which I shouldn't have to tell Sagittarius that anyways, because you guys don't. You're prudent. But yeah, anyways, that's just the advice for you. You're investing in children also possibly, or parents. You might be investing in homes for parents, or living for parents, or assisting parents in some way as they get older. You might be taking care of children, maybe buying them a car if they're a teen, or helping them get their first apartment or their first business going. If you have younger kids, you might just be out shopping, clothes shopping, shoes, jeans, beds, furniture, school systems, computers, things of that nature. So there could be some spending here on family and children, whatever that would mean. Just taking care of good things, all right? Let's get some tarot in this. Let's get some tarot in the Sag. Spirit, please direct me in a message for the sign of tarot. Wait, what? For the sign of tarot. You guys got to sit back and have a good laugh. This is truly Mercury retrograde at work. It's literally at work, live on TV, right here for you to watch. When you say fucked up shit like that in a reading, you know Mercury's in retrograde, period. And you know your reader is most likely a Virgo or a Gemini getting completely fucked with. Okay? Anyways, Spirit, please guide me and direct me on a reading with the tarot cards for the sign of Sagittarius. Show me the sign of Sag. Okay, Sag, let's see what is going on. Come on, Saggy. Reveal those secrets. Reveal the hidden things. Well, aren't you just the prudent little busy bee? Wow. Okay, all right. I don't want to focus on love right now, Stephanie. Thank you very much. Appreciate you for prying in my business. I have work to do. Okay? Stop wasting my time. Listening to this reading is distracting enough. I have work to do. I have a very big schedule. I need to get back to the diligent, detail-focused business that I was doing before I even got onto this reading. Sagi's I'm very, very busy. I am a busy little bee going from flower to flower, doing the same thing over and over. 8 of Pentacles, Virgo vibes. You could be dealing with a Virgo. But what's going on with Sag is I'm busy, I'm cultivating, I'm building, I'm teaching, I'm learning, I'm on the grind. Literally, Sag is on the grind. You're getting your shit in order, detail by detail. You're making a list, checking it twice. You're putting that calendar up there with things in every single box for every single day. You have times and dates and things that must be paid attention to. Deadlines. You're building something creatively. It could be a business. You're cleaning, you're organizing, you're decluttering, you're decorating, you're investing, you're starting a business. You're working really hard to prepare for more business. You're preparing for the next season. You're putting your money to good use, all right? You're very focused right now, and you don't have time for bullshit, okay? Honestly. The next card here is 4 of Swords. Stop distracting me. I don't have time for distracting bullshit. I need to focus right now. And yeah, money, Pentacles, is my concern. I'm at peace. I don't want to think about love. Remember how I said Diane Keaton in that movie was like, I could do this every day forever. She was focused on writing plays, writing books, just being her, not being distracted with Jack Nicholson and love. That's really distracting. This is Diane just trying to get back on the typewriter. Okay, this is Diane just trying to get that Broadway show out. She's got something pending here. And so you are in the same essence. And you're just like, look, I'm healed. I really don't think I have a room in my life right now for attracting love. And maybe that's a good thing for you, Sag. Maybe this is a time for Sagittarius to put love down and focus on financials. Maybe it's a good time for Sag to focus on business. Thank you, Kiara King, for the $7 on Cash App. Oh, I appreciate that so much. Thank you. So anyways, yeah, this is just not the time. And it may not be right now. It doesn't have to be forever, but I do think right now you're very focused on business, important business, whatever that business is for you, okay? The next card here, is, of course, it's Sag, 8 of Wands. There you are, you sexy beast. And Sag is like, I am busy stuff. I've got goals. I'm shooting a lot of arrows at a lot of different goals right now. You might have several things on your plate and you're trying to complete those tasks and just stay focused. You're hitting the mark as usual, and it's all happening very quickly. This is going to move quickly. Money's going to come quickly. Your business is going to get dealt with. The financials are good. I don't see any worries or any stress about money. I think that if you have been stressed about money, you shouldn't anymore, because money is coming in. Attract money. I think Sag is like, I really just want to focus on business. That liking attitude, that likeness attracts more money and pentacles. So if you are in the vibration of all work, no play, then you are attracting pentacles. And that seems to be what Sag is really interested in right now, is that. The next card here is Strength. And this is going to be a Leo energy, and it's overcoming hardships and obstacles and difficulties. It's balancing out your beast. Okay, the beast within. It's finding a balance between humility and pride and confidence and, you know, timidness. You have a nice balance here. You're doing it and it's difficult. It may be difficult right now to focus on work, to focus on all the tasks you have at hand, but you're handling it well. Honestly, what I'm feeling for Sag is you have a lot on your plate. You probably have a lot more on your plate than a lot of different people. I feel like you've got several projects going. You've got deadlines approaching back to back. You've got multiple people you've got to get in order. You're in charge of something big, maybe several big projects. And, you know, even if it's not big to other people, it's big to you. So this is really hard. It's wake up early and go to bed late, you know, kind of hard. It's not a lot of time for you hard. You know what I'm saying? And that's hard. Let's get one last one here. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. I'm digging it. I'm digging it a lot. This is a new beginning for you. Within about 30 days, within about a month, you're going to have a fresh new start. Okay, so come March, come the springtime, come the change of the seasons, comes a little peace, a little rest, and a little harmony, and love is coming your way. I definitely feel a Leo or a Cancerian coming into your life, okay? And I think you're going to have a second chance and a new start at love. I think love is back on the menu. I think love is going to be taken off the back burner. And I think you're going to be excited about romantic feelings. And love is definitely coming for you. It's not going to be here by Valentine's, but it's going to come in March. Okay, so get ready for the dove of Venus is coming to visit Sagittarius in March. So get ready for it. Okay, let's get a love oracle here. So Sag is just a little too busy for Valentine's this month. If a Sag is too busy to, if you're like dating a Sag and they're too busy and they don't want to be like in the Valentine's mood because they're working a lot, just let them do it. Okay, they're just too busy right now. They're not in the mood, but next month, that's going to be a good month. All right. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Imagination.
I have a better version of that song. Way
Okay.
better.
Well, we have Barbie girl here. We got feminine. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Imagination. It's my celebration. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Something's plastic. Isn't it fantastic? Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Yeah. Sorry, guys, that is annoying, I know. You gotta have fun with Barbie, man. I do think that because you're going to be doing good for yourself financially, you're going to be very comfortable come March. You're not going to have to work really hard. Life's just going to be on cruise control. It's going to be on automatic. You're going to have time on your hands. I definitely feel you're going to be in the sun, okay? I think you're going to have time to frill with yourself, spend a little bit more time on, personal care. I think you're going to have time for fun and games and good times. I even think you might go out and take a little mini road trip. Okay, so I think that this is good for you. So anyways, yeah, come March, you're going to be feeling really good about yourself. You got 2 more cards. You got Cloud 9, which is happiness and joy. It's a lot like 9 of Cups, so it's wish fulfillment. So you're going to be feeling satisfied with yourself. You're going to be feeling really happy. And by the way, who's not happy when money's right? Can I just get an amen and a hallelujah? Can I please? Can I please? Okay. Get on that pulpit and just give me an amen and a hallelujah, because when the money is right, everything else feels pretty chill. Okay. It's just chill. So I think that's kind of the natural high that Sagittarius is going to be in is, wow, money's good and I'm feeling good. This is the shit. Why didn't I do this, a long time ago? So I just feel like life is going to be feeling pretty good for you come March. The last one here is standards and boundaries. You're going to have to, spend wisely. Again, that warning, 7 years prosperity, 7 years of drought. You got to be careful. Don't go crazy. Don't go buy a Corvette. You know what I'm saying? Maybe buy something more practical like a Honda. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you can't splurge. I'm just saying have some boundaries. Have some healthy standards and some healthy boundaries with your financials, whatever blessing is coming in for you. The other message here about love is you're going to be a much more practically minded person in love based on your past and how difficult that was. Any relationship that you tamper with or play with or even just, take a little gander at, you're going to let them know right up front, this is what I want. This is what I deserve. This is what I will accept and no less. I expect A, B, and C from my partner. And if A, B, and C happens elsewhere, then that's where I draw the line. I will not tolerate any bullshit. This is a very mature Sag. I've been around the block a couple times. I've seen the sights. And I know how this goes. And I'm just letting you know that I'm happy and I'm strong and I'm able and I'm in a good place. And I'm not going to let anyone take me off this high. So I think that you're going to be very reserved, very turtleneck, okay? And you're going to protect your heart. And I think that's a good thing. I'm not feeling a bad vibe because you're protecting your heart. I know people are like, oh, don't do that. Open your heart up. Not for Sag. Sag, like I said, has been around the block a few times. It's good that Sag has some reservations on the heart because Sag was free and unrestrained before. And it led them into a pickle. Maybe many of them. Bottom line, bottom of the deck is casual dating. And nothing is wrong with a coffee date, going out for tea and coffee, keeping it simple, keeping it casual, nothing dressy and intimate like a dinner night out, expecting a kiss or to be welcomed in the house later. Nothing like that. Keep it casual. I'll meet you for a cup of coffee. We can hang out. We can go for a walk, but it's no evening stuff. This is not serious dating. This is just casual. It's getting to know people and just having fun. Okay, so this, yeah, sweater weather. So this is just a time to chill, relax, and just take it easy. I do not see Sag rushing into anything, okay, in the next month, just casually dating. And I do think, you know, that you're going to have a prospect, a nice, lighthearted, romantic prospect coming your way. But again, nothing serious, okay? We're doing good so far. All right, let's get going here. Let's get your love oracle here. Well, not your love oracle, but the oracle of where Sag is headed. Show me where Sag is headed, please. Over this next 30 days, show me the cycle and the season for Sagittarius. February Sagittarius, please. February Sag. Show me February Sagittarius. Adjustments are required. Bottom of the deck, a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. I want to give you a bonus message. There's a Virgo for sure. There's a Virgo for sure that wants to give you some attention and time. But I don't think you're going to be all crazy about this Virgo. I think that you're going to talk to this Virgo every now and then when you have time, but you're not going to make a lot of time for this Virgo. I think that, again, you're just focused. But I do think there's some kind of a bonus Virgo here that wants to give to you and no longer wants to take. So that's just a bonus message. You can do whatever you want with that message, okay? But I do feel it. I also think there could be and there's a lot of Virgo. 8 of Pentacles is Virgo. The financial card is a Virgo card. I also feel, though, with the Leo, the Strength, and the Ace of Cups, there's also like a Leo Cancerian cusper possibly, or someone of that nature that also may be there, might be coming in. If it's the same person, then you know who it is. But that energy is also there. So maybe you have options, or maybe it's just confirmation that that's the person I'm talking about. Anyways, we're going to continue here. Adjustments are required. This is the 3rd quarter moon. Whoops. Okay. Sagittarius, think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there is also a lot of negativity, and you need to let this go. Let go of this. Whatever situation, Sag, that you're asking about or thinking about right now, be honest about whether you have some toxic energies here, whether there are toxic emotions involved, of which you need to release into the ethers. This card also comes with the promise that not all is lost. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. A change, of course, is forecast right now. That recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now, which will remind you what you want and what it's time to let go of. So pay attention. So what is this little mini crisis? I think the little mini crisis is financial. Sorry, but with the 8 of Pentacles and the financial, I really do. I think you already have a lot on your plate. And so if there's this little mini crisis financial situation, it's going to stress you out, but it's going to help you get better on track to what you really want, so you know what to sacrifice to pay more attention to that. And I think that's a good thing. The attuned to the moon message here is, I am reevaluating the situation. So you're just kind of reevaluating it. Additional meanings for this card is, your life may be out of balance, and this may be causing your issues. It may be time to hatch a whole new plan. Also, something new and exciting is around the corner. Thanks to this mini crisis, thanks to this new plan, now something new can come in, which is actually better and more fruitful. So trust may be required to move this situation forwards. And you did have that have faith card. So trust and have faith that this is all for the good. The teaching of this card is, at the time of the third quarter moon, we know where we have been. But where are we going? And I think that's a good question for Sag. It's like, I've been around the block 2 times. I know where I've been. But where are you going? Okay. The moon is now half a moon and slipping away from us as she catches less and less light, moving towards her full disappearance at the new moon. It's a time of falling away and a time of reevaluate. No matter when you draw this card, the teaching is to release and to trust. And you do have the new moon at the bottom. Oh, wow. And under that new moon is a new moon in Cancer. 2 new moons. Cancer and Virgo. You may have to choose between 2. Who knows what's going on with that? Either way, I think it's good. I know when you have a lot on your plate, throwing a wrench in there is not what you want. But this financial crisis could be maybe money didn't come in that you thought was coming in. It just did not come in. You're short this month. It could be you might have to pay out to taxes like you've never had to pay out before. It could be you need a new car and now is not the time to get a new car because that's a car payment and higher insurance. And you're like, but it's for the better. Now you get to enjoy a new vehicle, right? If that was your situation. Also a little mini crisis, something I experienced last year. I had to move on a dime. They were selling the house I was renting. My lease was up. I had to look for a new place and I was losing my mind because rents are super pricey. And I ended up being able to buy a home. And it cost more money, for sure, to get in with the down payment and everything. But I was able to pull it off by the hair of my chinny chin chin. And it's been kind of hard getting back on the boat again. Spending all that money and having to pay, more than I did with rent on a mortgage. But the good news is I'll never have to move again. The good news is now I'm stable. The good news now I have my own place that is mine. And, it may be difficult, but it's worth it. And it's better for the family. And my brother's here and it's better. And it felt like a little mini crisis, but it was good. And all the while I had to move. My grandpa passed away of cancer and having to get readjusted to the loss of my sweet grandpa and the adjustment with my grandma and the distance between us. It was very hard, but it was for the better. And I'm just using that as an example of what maybe a little mini crisis might be like for Sag. You may be grabbing and grasping at straws, trying to get your shit together before that deadline hits. But once you get your shit together and the clock chimes 12 and the deadline is here and you made it, now you get to relax. Ace of Cups. Now the peace comes in, the tranquility and the newness and the excitement of it all. So trust and have faith is what's being asked of you. That some things happen for a reason, even bad things. What seems bad maybe is not bad. Maybe it's just transition and transition sucks, hence the butterflies. The caterpillar feels like dying before he wakes up and realizes he can fly. Right? Hello, ascension. So anyways, that's that. Whew. Okay, so let's get the Buddha wisdom. Divine Feminine Buddha Wisdom, please, for Sagittarius. What message do you have from the Divine Feminine for Sagittarius? This could be your higher self, or it could be your own Divine Femme, however that works for you. Divine Feminine, give a message to Sag. Okay. Divine Feminine says, your divine nature is the beauty of all beauty. Oh, yes. Your divinity, guys, your divine nature is the beauty of all beauty. Your sweet tender-heartedness, your spiritual awareness, that is more beautiful than any physical beauty. Divine Feminine says your intelligence spiritually makes you so attractive. So you are really shining bright, Sag. Your Divine Feminine intelligence is very gorgeous. Let's get a message here from the Divine Masculine. Sag, your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your unguarded thoughts. Wow. Your worst enemy cannot even harm you, not even as bad as your worst unguarded thoughts. In other words, you beat yourself up more than any enemy, okay? Keep that in retrospect in your mind. Know that if anyone's going to beat anyone up, it's you, and to go easy on yourself, okay? You are loved. All right, so as we end, I'm going to get a message from your significant other. Your twin flame or divine soulmate, whoever this is, your partner. Let's see how they feel about you. If you even have one. I mean, Sag feels very single. If Sag is married and whatever, like, where's the partner? Sorry. And if you are married, Sag, and you're like, well, my partner's right here. Well, you're not focused on him at all. Okay? Sag is like, partner who? Partner who? Well, there's somebody somewhere out there that is connected to you, Sag. So this could be your future lover. Could be a past lover. If you're single, you know. And this is a message from them. Okay, whether it's in the future or in the now or in the past. Just figure it out however it resonates for you. Okay? All right. Other person for Sag. Give me a message. What's a message from the other person? 6 of Wands. You inspire me. You totally inspire me, Sag. I don't know how you've overcome all of this shit, but damn, I want to be you. Sagittarius, you are a goal for me. You are an inspiration. You show me the power behind confidence and goal setting and driven energy. Like, you show me how much you can accomplish in this world with pure imagination and inspiration and drive. Your fire energy just makes me feel like a better person. You make me a better person. You help me see the beauty there is in life and to be more optimistic and not to be so negative. And there is also a thank you in that. Your other person is saying thank you for showing me the power of optimism. And thank you for showing me the power of goal setting and determination. And thank you for showing me dedication. But more importantly than all of that, thank you for showing me that spirituality is important. It is a science. Thank you for showing me that spirit is real and I have something to believe in. Thank you for leading me. And that's really a message from your person, whether it's, like I said, past, present, future. Your person is very grateful. 6 of Wands is victory and success. And it's coming home. And it's feeling grateful. And it's being popular. And it's being seen by the world at all the good things you've done. Being accomplished. So, yeah. By the way, that's Leo energy. This person could be a Leo, Cancer, Virgo. Okay? Still coming in strong Leo, though. Bottom of the deck, though, for how your person feels about you is also bottom of the deck, 5 of Swords. What I'm hearing is, I don't know why I fight this so hard. The Leo pride comes to mind, and I just think that they've fought against you so much. They forgot while they were fighting. They forgot why they were fighting. You might either meet someone in the future that's very difficult, stubborn, problematic, troubles, negative Nelly, negative Nancy, whatever. This person has a mental despair kind of attitude. And they're very resistant about meditation. They're resistant about manifestation. They're resistant about vision boards. They're resistant about optimism. And they don't know why. And they want to be more like you. They want to be more open-hearted, open-minded, and driven. But they fight mentally with themselves. And there's been a lot of hurt. There's been some words said that shouldn't have been said. There's been fights that shouldn't have been had. And at the end of the day, they figured that the fight that they were fighting with wasn't worth fighting for. That hurting you or pushing you away wasn't worth it. Just to be right. And so that's kind of what I feel is like the fight they were fighting was pointless. And they need to be more like you. And I think that's kind of what they're going to learn in the future, or what they've learned from the past, or what they're learning now. But your person is at some point going to learn that lesson by you, is to not always fight, but just go with the flow and see where it takes you. Fly. Fly high. Be close to spirit, and you'll fly even higher. The closer you are to spirit, the closer you are to your wishes. They've had to learn that lesson in a very difficult way. They're stubborn and they're hard at, they're difficult with conflict. There's a lot of conflict, and they get frustrated with the challenge of change of their core systems, Hierophant energy. Under that is another 5 of cups. Hierophant energy, right? 5, 5, 5. Okay. You might be witnessing a lot of 5s, Sag. Change is coming. Your person has a lot of regret and remorse and guilt and sadness about maybe some of these fights that you both have had, 5, 5, that have caused an unjust separation or difficulty. And your person is definitely wanting to reconcile, 6 of Wands, reconcile with you and be better. I think they want to be better this time around. And maybe it's just getting to know you casually again, if it's someone from the past. And if it's someone from the future, you're teaching them how to be more positive and how to get over their reckless past. So anyways, Sag, that is that. I hope that this reading was good for you. Thank you all for watching all the fire signs. It was a really good, awesome reading for all of you. I enjoyed doing it. I hope you've all liked it. This was all the fire signs, and I really, your whole energy for the fires, minus Sag, was pretty much in unison. And it's about let the pride go, forgive, and be willing to work hard at real love, because it's worth saving. Even Sag, there's a tinge of that. There's a tinge. It's always worth saving if real love is there. Sag is the only one that kind of stands out, and it's just kind of like, you know what, I'm doing my own thing. I'm just doing my own thing, and I'm focusing on Pentacles right now, and that's that. Love is the back burner till next month, till you get that Ace of Cups. So anyways, you guys are all powerful. You're all beautiful. You're smart. You're intelligent. And for every fire sign out there, get creative. That's going to make your creative juices flow even more. Thank you so much for watching this channel. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon if you haven't already, so you know when my next lives are coming on. Share this with friends if you know any fire signs that might help them get, I don't know, some good information that they might need for the month if they're open. And that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be well and live well. I love you guys so much. And like I always say, this life is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. Okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, markers. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you so much for the happy donations and Cash App. Couldn't be appreciated more right now. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.